Let's clear something up through experience, through a certain type of wisdom that we all, whatever we are, have access to. Now, the wisdom says we are nothing. And of course, that is conveyed by all the saints that have experienced this emptiness, this self. It's all based around nothing. So we're nothing, says the wisdom. We're nothing. Nothing is happening. Nothing's taking place. So you can use many connotations, many words, many phrases to describe that. And say it's Maya, it's a dream, it's an illusion. But in reality, even in this nothing state, even in this no mind state, even in this amnesia state, certain things keep going on. Even the most liberated, most let's call it Buddha, in that mind of truth, that truthful position, that point, that root of consciousness. Can that what has touched its beginning self, its nothing beginning itself, not beginning to be something, but the beginning of nothingness, can that one maintain that throughout this life? Are the senses, they also a dream? Are they also another aspiration, another moment of nothingness taking shape of itself as a nothingness, believing or revealing a possibility of a something being born from this nothing? Birth. Can anything be born and never die? Can it maintain this incredible position of nothing? Of course, in deep sleep, it may be a true example of what is taking place. All is taking place, but there's nothing witnessing it. There's nothing with an intelligent mind, a wise presence, an awareness, making something out of it. So through the day we appear to be real. We appear to be here. We appear to be able, mindful, but through the Ramana Maharshi practice of denial, where it appears to be like a kind of dehypnosis. I'm not this body. It's mantraed so many times that there's a separation. I'm not this name. I'm not this identity. I'm not this man. I'm not this flesh. I'm not this nature. I'm not this spirit. I'm not this soul. I'm not this human. I'm not this being. I'm not this consciousness. I'm not this anything that can be named or understood. I'm not any of this. This, of course, is the state, the stateless state, the placeless place, where something appears to be existing, but there's no recognition, no association, no information, no knowledge. And at this point, even the truth subsides. Now, what is the truth? The truth is what all of this is. All of this is a thought. Now, the thought is real. What comes from the thought, what is derived from the thought, what is seen, tasted, touched, heard, and spoken or sensed about this thought, gives shapes to subsequent thoughts. Best way to explain it is sit yourself down. Do you know you exist? Whether it's through a thought, whether it's through a memory, whether it's through an experience, whether it's through touching, whether it's through a sensation, you know you exist. Now that you is witnessing, whether you're looking out the window, whether you're looking at your wall, whether you're looking at your something in your room, you're witnessing objects, you're witnessing things with names, witnessing. This is an experience. So the witness witnesses things. But none of this can take place without the witnessing. So the thoughts are primary. The thought I exist is primary. So the thought I exist can create a body for me to exist in, this thought that I am. See? I am not the thinker. I am not that what is thought about. I am not the form, nor the space. I am that what gives life to all of these subsequent possibilities through this thought. I exist. That's all that exists, is this thought I exist. The blade of grass, all it knows is I exist. It doesn't know it's a blade of grass. Does it know it's blowing in the wind? Does it know it's dying? Because it never dies. It always reappears as the same blade of grass in a different way, in a different frequency, in a different color, in a different field. Ongoing existence as I. That's the thought. You're looking out that window. You're sitting at yourself. When you say I am, I exist, your mind is quiet. The aeroplane that's flying in the sky that was making a noise subsequent to this makes no more noise, because the I exist supersedes all within and all out with. It's a primary way of living. The mind then gives us an idea that we are the existing one, and that without us, without me, the form, the thoughts will disappear and will no longer take place. And that's true. When the body goes, all the thoughts, the subsequent thoughts of what I am, where I'm going, who I I'm married to what job I have. All these thoughts, which are thoughts, they die. But the thought I exist never dies. This is present moment. This is awareness in that moment. You're sitting there knowing that everything that is taking place is going to die, even your body. But can the thought I exist, I am, can I die? The ego I is the shadow I. And this shadow I is all the subsequent thoughts that are born from the initial thought I exist. And this mind can make up stories and words to replicate what's taking place. I exist. Mind says, as what? I exist as this person. I exist as breath. I exist as consciousness. I exist as a joiner. I exist as a husband. I exist as a father. I exist as a human. I exist as space. I exist as form. I exist as blood. And then you begin to see you exist as everything. I exist as emotions. I exist as touching. I exist as the feeling. I exist as the knowing. I exist as the unknowing. I exist, I exist, I exist. The mind holds infinite possibilities of what you are existing as, or what you appear to be existing as. So, be free with your mind. Let your mind tell you what you exist as. But the problem is, we have a controlling mind. Whether it's our own mind or whether it's a governing mind, whether it's a systematic mind, the systematic I is born as a satellite dish somewhere in space that says, no, we can't allow them to exist as this or that. We're only allowing certain aspects of their own thought. So who can control you and your thinking? What can control you and your thinking? What can control your possibilities? I is everything. I is nothing. I is empty. I is here. What can shake off the I am here thought? The subsequent ego I can say, where are you here as? In what place, what geographical place are you here as? I want to know. So I can keep my eye on you. I can focus on you. I can utilize you for what I want you to be utilized as. Who is this subsequent I? Who is the systematic I that you long to follow and be and controlled by? It's just another thought. The I am the person is a subsequent thought of I exist. The I am a prisoner in my world is a subsequent thought of I exist. The I am not free thought is a subsequent thought in the thought I am, I exist. And they say awakening is for certain people. We're all awake. We just choose to follow the systematic ways of slumber, of hypnosis, of surrendering to the wrong I. You see, when you surrender to the I am the person I, you're a slave, you're a prisoner. You're bound by your own thoughts. When you surrender to the I exist and say, there's nothing else here but I. everything that appears from I is for my own pleasure. But when it becomes pain, suffering, you simply remove the thought and return to the original thought: I exist, I am. All awake, pretending to be asleep, loving the sleep, because in the sleep I have security, even though I am being controlled by the thoughts that are not true, that are shadow thoughts of what I truly am. But I am terrified to lose that what my mind believes, my intelligence. I'm frightened of wisdom. I'm terrified. I am alone. But wait a minute. The aloneness is a subsequent thought. Where can loneliness be? In the I that exists.